Writing is one of the best ways that at least society has so far came up with to train critical thinking. The idea of staying with the problem for longer. We'll need to find different ways, because this one, as you rightly said, it's clearly going away, and not just at the student level or pupil level in primary, secondary school. Researchers, there's now research on how researchers are using AI, and there's been a plethora of AI augmented publication, to put it bluntly, and maybe nicely, not fully generated, but really augmented in a way that it will encourage the publications are much more research, quantity-wise, but the quality and original thinking is no longer to the same level, and that's already measured. And it's with what we often, again, forget is it's measured according to tools that already are a year old. This is pre-agentic AI. Imagine what this will do as it continues to develop. So indeed, the potential risks and opportunities, again, if things continue on the same direction of flight, are tremendous. Again, both pros and cons. How can we nudge society more towards the pros than the cons on any of these topics? Education, research, employment. I feel if we leave it to the sort of a market to solve it, it's definitely not the way to do so. And we've seen that from social media and other sort of recent technological innovations, that you cannot just leave it to the markets. So my work in the advocacy work I do online and offline is how can you bring enough civil society leaders and policymakers to the same level of situational awareness I have and others working in the space deeply and deeply embedded, so they realize and nudge society at this moment where we still have time to change course at least slightly towards the more positive outcome from AI across this range of key topics: impact on education, impact on work, because the current direction of flight is, in my view, not the one that is positioning us humans as a whole in the best way possible.
And it is absolutely a governance issue. So we can't, it is across, and we can't leave it to individual institutions, companies, even individual ministries to muddle through in an unconnected way. I think this is where the key issue of governance and guidance comes to.